What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So today I'm gonna react to Point and Shoot. Shout out to Point and Shoot. If you guys don't know this channel, you gotta go and subscribe to this channel. This is the best channel on YouTube when it comes to tearing up No Jumper and Adam 16. By far the best. So he did a video the other day responding, I think it was 2 days ago, responding to, or just reacting to, or, you know, speaking on the No Jumper Cypher. I wish I could break down the video and play it. It's one of the worst things you can find on YouTube. But let me read this disclaimer. I should start using this disclaimer. It says, disclaimer, this video is scripted satirical comedy made only for the use of silly entertainment and should not be taken seriously. I second that, and I apply that to this reaction. Let's get to it. What's going on here?
All right, so in this video, I want to go over the ultra stupid No Jumper hip hop cipher that came out the other day. If you guys have been paying attention at all to No Jumper, which you probably have not, for the last month or so, the 16.
Look at this. I'm not gonna lie. Why is Brick Baby standing like a cholo in the 70s? Hey, Hans, and the youngest one. Hey, this Vato almighty suspect. Why is he built that way? Listen, that Vato right there is the reverse of Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button was an old man that turned young to a baby, right? Something like that. This Vato, what is he? In his 20s? I want to say he's in his 20s. He's bald. He's bald. Like, he can't grow hair, right? And he has no muscle tone. What is in the, is it the water bottles doing this? What is doing this to the youth? Oh, and Lush. Fucking Lush. How is Almighty Suspect black and he is probably the whitest one there? And finally, before I get back into Point and Shoot, reacting to Point and Shoot, do you think there's one single, can we find one single decent tattoo on all these guys that are supposedly they're millionaires? We know Poetic Flaco and stupid thing on his head. We know Poetic Flaco and what's his name are not millionaires. I highly doubt Almighty is. Those pants are bell bottoms and they have oil spills on them or some shit. I don't know.
Teen of Nashua and his supporting cast at No Jumper have been promoting this hip hop cipher that they would all be taking part in. And this idea came from, of course, the disgraced, failed music platform Thizzler from the San Francisco Bay.
Shout out to Thizzler, I guess, right? This one is called Shirtless No Jumper Cypher was trash. Damn.
Area. Thizzler did a cipher and with their artists that they think are good, and it was just ultra weak and stupid and dumb, and nobody fucking liked it. And so the 16 of Nashua thought that he could do a better cipher, and this is what he wanted to do. He wanted to outshine Thizzler and steal their little thing that they're doing up north and make it his own and do a way better job. And boy, that's Jala.
They should have got body doubles to do the dancing in the background. Oh my God, Almighty. Almighty is looking around like, damn. He's realizing his body is the most busted up. What is Lush doing? Lush looks homeless, eh? At this point, he's just full-blown homeless looking.
What? That's Jala saying, that's what Jala says, boy.
Oh, no.
Was he ever wrong?
Oh, no.
This Cypher that No Jumper just came out with was amazingly shitty, and I can't wait to break the whole thing down for you guys, starting with the first clip. But before we begin, I want to just define key terms here. So a Cypher is like an idiotic gathering of hip-hop people, and they take turns rapping.
I don't give a fuck, my freestyles is nice, so every time I step out in a fresh pair of Nikes.
Fresh pair of Nikes or Pumas, check it out, I'ma hop in like I'ma do ya in the wrong.
Essentially.
Oh, my God, eh? The beatboxer, though. The other guys should blame it on the beat.
Like an improvised gathering of artists, and they pretty much play a beat and pass the microphone around and take turns rapping.
Oh,
Okay, that's the basic idea. And so throughout the course of this endeavor, the 16 of Nashua thought that this was going to be a massive success and that he was going to have a side rap career. This is what he thought of himself. He thought that he was going to be a breakout rapper. And so that brings us to the first clip. This is small, but I think it's important.
I'm not a podcaster. I'm an artist.
You're an entertainer.
I do it all. I'm a rapper.
Oh, I got you. Well, shit.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I am going to be reacting to the back and forth between these two, Wack and Adam, the other day. It was different. Of course, it was for views, but we're going to view it.
So this podcast came out maybe 2 weeks before we saw the Cypher drop, and the 16 had been working on his craft, his raps. He's been writing and writing and writing, just impressing himself, like writing something down and reading it back and going, oh my God, this is going to be so fucking good. And it wasn't. It was actually the ultimate in cringe, and I want to make sure everyone understands that he's not joking. Okay, this is one of my fears, that people are going to say they're going to write this off as like, oh, he was trolling. This was planned cringe. This was supposed to be a silly little joke.
I don't remember if this is the video where they show the back of Adam's head from these hair implants he gets. Oh my God, I hope this is the video. Why you get hair implants and then not really, like, you half-ass comb your hair? Like, you spend a lot of money on that shit.
And I've got to disagree with you guys. This was actually intended to be 100% serious. The 16 thought that this would be another way to revive the brand. He thought that everyone was going to become rappers. I'm not even joking.
Should we do a No Jumper Cypher?
Yeah.
A la the Amp Cypher that we just saw? And do you think that we could do more views than the XXL one? Because like it has been pointed out that XXLs, it took like a week or two.
Yeah.
The Amp one, which by the way I was extremely impressed by, besides Kevin Hart, is that's like blew my mind of like how much bigger that was. I kind of feel like we could give XXL a run for their money.
Why? Why did this dude is it's the Wes Watson effect. They just lose all touch with reality. He's gonna No Jumper, which is a platform that just talks about, is really just the whole reason why it's set up now is to get gang members arrested, to infiltrate the Los Angeles gangs, and especially now the California gangs. He just recently disrespected Northern California. I don't know if you guys saw that. But No Jumper is not a hip-hop platform. It's a infiltrate the gangs platform and help the feds build cases platform. So why would you beat XXL or anybody else that's a hip-hop platform, you damn weirdo?
Definitely think we can shit on Thizzler. No shots. Thizzler, much respect. I feel like we got this.
Yeah, easily.
Are you gonna spit something?
I definitely am gonna spit something. Yes.
Yeah, we gonna go crazy.
Definitely. I
And
feel
I
like
also want a note in the record that the 16 suggested that they get ghost writers to write their verses for them because he wanted it to be really good. This was never intended to suck. This was supposed to be a fucking blow the doors off of the internet situation.
will Flacco need help with writing?
No, Flacco
used to rap.
says that he's a rapper.
Because I don't want any of us to look back.
said, I don't want any of us to look bad. And he took his shirt off. They all took their shirts off. What is the definition? What is the definition of not bad on No Jumper? Because their content is shit. Their tattoos are horrible. Their topics, like, it's all bad for No Jumper. And then if you guys go and watch the Cypher, which I know some of you are, how come the ones that are supposedly rappers are the worst ones? Brick Baby verse, horrible. That one, what's his name? Almighty? That's the homie Ligaments number 2. Trash. Lush was all over the place. Like, and he's a battle rapper. Whoever wrote Adam's shit, him and Flacco kind of like did better. You guys got to see Flacco trying to get on the roof. They should have showed him getting down from the roof. Shit.
I want us to all be bringing our best foot forward, and to me that means, like, if we need a little bit of extra weaponry in the studio, we're gonna have like some top tier lyricists, or at least being willing to like defer to.
Wow, so he was worried that Jala was going to embarrass him on his Cypher. He was worried about Jala, and I want that pointed out. Okay, let's go to our next one. This is gonna be. Oh, yeah, this is going to be the behind-the-scenes footage of the video shoot. This is coming from the 16's Instagram story. And I just want to show you this. This is what it looked like behind the scenes. Look at, they're trying to help Jala onto the roof. He can't get up. He has to be hoisted.
Oh, okay, his pants are going to explode, eh? The black security guard looked away because he's like, there's just going to be just ass everywhere. Just explode out of them pants.
Onto the roof. He has like 9 people trying to help. It's like he's a hurt elephant, and they're trying to rescue him from a flood. This was truly embarrassing, and the 16's just belly laughing at him. And I also want to point out they're shooting this on the roof of a public business in ghetto ass Hollywood. This is on Melrose. I've been to the store. It's an extremely shitty store. It's very grungy.
Look at the fucking builds on these bottles, eh? Wow. Take it in. Like,
it's rundown looking. Go see for yourself. But I want to point it out that they shot this video on the roof. They had drones flying. I mean, did they have a permit for this? This is a commercial video shoot. And they're on the roof, and they've got drones flying in the city limits.
Look at the
of LA.
hand movement. You see the hand movement and the neck movement of Lush? Homie.
Video shoot. And they're on.
I need you to pay attention to Lush when he has his American jacket back on right now. Watch.
The roof, and they've got.
The pinky is up. The pinky is up, and he's got his. Even the way he's wearing his jacket. Is he copying Robin Williams from that movie, Birdcage? He's probably just reenacting something from that movie.
Got drones flying in the city limits of LA. I want to know, did the FAA approve this? Is the pilot of the drone FAA approved? I need to know if there was a permit. I don't think the 16 paid for a permit. And so if the authorities are watching this video, I want this matter to be looked into, and I want fines. So let's go ahead and take a look at this behind the scenes.
No, I didn't really mean to stop. Actually, that's the hook. What was the stop? What the hell? I can climb up. I'm trying to help you. Got it. You trying to like wake me up for me? Come on, I was trying to help you.
Multi-million-dollar company allegedly makes like $4 million a month. He said a while back, about a year ago. There's not a ladder or even a righteous step stool. Man, this fucking shit is crazy. And they're trying to dust him up. Look at all that shit underneath where it says Poetic Flacco on the screen. And they're rubbing his belly. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, damn. Look. Oh, my God.
Oh no.
It's all done now. But guess what, though?
You here.
But, hey, listen, though. Being dirty, rapping about them dirty niggas I'm talking about. that's how we do it, right?
You know the funniest thing? You might have to know.
What is he laughing
The
at?
fuck is so funny? I mean,
Yeah.
that was like a chuckle at best, at the very most. You hear the 16.
Not even that.
It's not that funny.
This also does
Okay?
good
So the
impressions of
16's
all of
fake
them.
As fuck. I mean, I don't know why he would be making fun of Jala for looking like a baby elephant being rescued. It's just so disrespectful to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just why? For what reason other than to just shit on him? You know what I mean? Like, it's like he doesn't think that he can write his own raps. He's laughing at the physical state of his being. It's almost like, why even have him on the Cypher if you don't respect? I mean, this is bullying to me. You know, like, why are you bullying him? And so once they're able to secure Jala to the roof, they actually start to film the Cypher, the video shoot. And this is where things take an unexpected turn. Well, I shouldn't say an unexpected turn, but it really...
Hey, they were like, you know, the people when I've never been there, but I've seen it like in movies and shit. When they're gonna run across hot coals, like they do these dances. This is the hot coal dance. Lush is horrible. Like,
was just fully unnecessary. And so let me just try to explain what's going on. So the 16 is always looking for a reason or an excuse to take his shirt off.
And then she just blocked me after. It's cool.
Why are you so hurt about it?
Holy shit.
Adam, what are you doing?
It's a little hot in here, don't you think? Think you ready to keep it hood stocks or what? What do you think? Come on, man.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Why? See, I like you in a white.
Why do you, Lush? Why do you? Fucking somebody should be like, no, hold up. The shirts we put on the ground, can you put those on too, Lush? Like, you're good, big dog. Serio, you're good. And put it, like, more hats, everything. Put everything you're wearing, 10 more of those. But he wants to fit in.
White beater too.
White beater,
Lush.
Either
Pretty
way.
gangster, but I mean the shirt off is pretty hard too. Look how much chest hair I have.
He got
My
like
shit's
an
out of
afro.
control right now.
He looks like.
Hey, Holmes. That's mini me. Vern Troyer. Look at him.
Like Mikey.
I'm gonna let him see
Like
it from an
Mikey
angle.
said. He
Check me
said,
out.
I'm a, you know what it reminds me of? 40-year-old version.
BBL,
When he had to
Grammy.
get
It
his-
is hot as
I don't know if this is just like a sign of like crippling insecurity, but every time the 16 disrobes on camera, he immediately points out his chest hair. It's just so cringe. And if you look up at the top of the screen, this is
Oh my God, that's another. Look at. Hold on, Holmes. I'm gonna look at. Well, that's. Look, we have to do this. He had a neck, right? When he had a shirt on, he took his shirt off, and the neck just. Where'd it go? Was it part of the shirt? Hold on, E. There's a touch of neck right there, right? Look.
stocks or what? What do you think? Come on, man.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Oh, see, I like you in a white beater too.
White beater.
White beater, Lush?
I like
Either
It's pretty
way.
gangster, but I mean the shirt off is pretty hard too. Look how much
He
chest hair I
got,
have.
he got
My
like
shit's
an
out of
afro.
control right now.
He looks like Mikey.
I'm gonna let him see it from an
Mikey
angle.
said. He
Check me
said,
out.
I'm a, you know what it reminds me of? 40-year-old version.
BBL,
When he had to
Grammy.
get
It
his-
is hot as
I don't know if this is just like a sign of like crippling insecurity, but every time the 16 disrobes on camera, he immediately points out his chest hair. It's just so cringe. And if you look up at the top of the screen, this is actually
It's
very
gone.
interesting. Lush has
You guys notice it, or am I tripping? Head and shoulders. That's all he is. Head and shoulders.
removed his hat and his shirt and is seen on camera with like completely in the natural state. This is Nicholas Hyams. This is not Lush. This is, I wouldn't even know who this, if I saw this guy walking around LA, I would think that he was a movie star for, or like a little person at a, you know, like a Vern Troyer stunt double. I would not think that this was Lush. So Lush all he has to do to not get approached is just walk around like this. No one would know who he was. So I thought that was interesting. So the 16 is always trying to fucking take his shirt off. He wants other people to do it with him so that he can look better by comparison.
Oh my God, he's the head, Herman Monster head. Monster.
Or some shit. I don't know. In his mind, he looks like Matthew McConaughey when he takes his shirt off. And so he didn't want to be the only one. And so the 16 of Nashville says, let's all take our shirts off and we'll have our nipples glistening in the sun. And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
How shitty everyone looked. You're just going to have to see for yourselves. Look at this. And so they shot the scenes with their shirts off. They reviewed this on the monitor and saw themselves, and they said, yeah, let's put this out. Okay, I can't come up with a reason why they would do this. And so everyone was just topless as fuck, except for Jala. Okay, Jala
should have did it, eh? Jala. Hey, Poetic Flaco should have came out with the shirt, too. This is the goofiest. There's a fucking tattoo parlor next door? No way, right? It says tattoo, but I don't see it. And it says space for rent. Okay, if they're the ones that put these guys' tattoos on, that's why that space is for rent. If not, and there really is, why do they have such horrible not one of them. Combine all of them, and there's not one good tattoo. And Brick Baby's supposed to be the shooter out of all these ones, the real gangster, gang member, in the streets type. And he has the tightest clothing on and is dressed like a skater. He's dressed like a skater. This is the weirdest, oddball ass pick apart crew you could find.
Did not take his anything off. In fact, he had a beanie on the whole time. The entire video shoot, he had the beanie on because he had to cover his mouth because it wouldn't sync up because he would always be doing this. He would always be stuttering.
Fuck, so he did that to him.
He's physically not capable of doing a live performance.
Hey, if you watch Point and Shoot, he always gets him when he's doing this. Oh, he should have fucking stuttered his way through his rap.
It's with synchronization, so he had to cover his mouth, which is incredibly funny. And he didn't take his shirt off. He probably thought that he was too robust.
I was going to say
rotund. That. And I thought my idea was, why not walk Jala out there in a Speedo, basically stark naked with orange and black body paint in the made up to be like a basketball.
The emblem.
And just have him be like a huge joke.
Call him the emblem.
That would have actually gone incredibly viral. I don't know why they didn't do that. And so getting back to my original point, everyone had their shirts off. This actually made things worse.
Almighty Suspect has never done a push-up in his life. He's not even, if he tried, he would just shit. Just doodle everywhere. Joe Biden, the place up. Fuck. Look at that. It's heavy. His watch and the money in that one hand is going to make him fall over. Change hands, fool.
This made people click off. The 16 thought that he was going to be showcasing his sick new physique when, in fact, he looks like Costanza. He has the same body as Costanza. In fact, Costanza actually has muscle. So it could be argued that Costanza...
That's the Seinfeld show for all you youngsters watching. It was a pretty funny show.
Has a better physique than the 16. I mean, look at the uncanny resemblance of these torsos. And speaking of torsos, Sharp was not in attendance. I was wondering the whole time, where's Sharp? Where's Crane Crush and Sharp Rob?
Good.
I freestyle.
Will Sharp do it?
Sharp's gonna do it.
He should be here. He would be a huge draw. He could have accounted for at least 25,000 more views on the first day. And
there it
people
is
online were speculating that.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. This is long enough. I went 11 minutes. He went 22. I haven't seen the whole video. If you guys are enjoying it, go over there and watch the rest of the video and tell him Dub sent you. I'd appreciate that because he's been cool with letting me use his content in the past. I think I've done one other one, maybe two. I can't remember. And he actually jumped in the chat on a live before. Appreciate that. So do me a favor, go over there, check out the video. If not, if for nothing else, just leave him a like and tell him Dub sent me. That's my video for today. I feel like I'm going to be doing a few videos today. I don't know. Maybe not. Depends on what I have going on over here in Dub's world. But that's the plan. So everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.